And considering that he went from taking an upset loss at the hands of the second win zone Super Gamer earlier in pools and going DDD and kind of exposing my Game Watch earlier today, we can see that Peli is definitely here to play today. He's not going to get tilted by any earlier losses in performances. He is here to stake his claim as one of the best in the game.
But of course, Ixis is no slouch. He wasn't actually the one that beat Super Gamer earlier in bracket.
You might have heard of him. He's number one in the UK. He's pretty good. You know.
I mean, if he's able to take out the legendary Super Gamer,
yeah, second win.
Must be half decent at the game.
But yeah, so Peli. Oh, is he going to read that? Okay, Peli was positioning himself to punish that tech get up, but.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, we're just sorting out some tech stuff right now. But yeah, Peli looked ready to punish the tech get up on the hands of Ixis and to try and back air, which should have taken the stock. Ixis smartly maneuver himself out of that position, but Ixis is going to use these springs to try and keep Peli off stage. And Peli catches to jump from ledge with the back air. I think we're having some problems with Silent Doom's microphone. Seemingly very Silent Doom right now. Okay, spin dash up air, not quite. But yeah, Peli ultimately strong, gets a nice spin dash up air conversion himself. I love the way that Ixis just spin dash right to the ledge to get behind Peli there and punish him.
Hopefully we're back without any kind of technical issues. I can't really fix it on my end, unfortunately, I don't think.
That was kind of unfortunate. I think the balloon maybe screwed up his up air there because it kind of extended the hitbox and he wasn't expecting it. It drifted away a little bit. But regardless, Peli is going to hold this lead. Probably the most patient of the three Sonic. Oh, nice air dodge wait from Ixis. I'd say Peli is probably the most patient of the three Sonics we have in the UK. Three the hard ones.
I can definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah.
But Ixis quickly evening the stock back up again.
He's been leveling up recently, man, as well. Some of his results have been crazy. Like, he unfortunately didn't quite perform as well as he wanted at Syndicate or at Beast. But if you saw Crusade this year, wins on Carnage, Game 5 set with Afro Smash. As he comes back down to try and regain momentum in this match, because he may be at the percentage advantage right now, but it looks like Ixis is kind of taking control. Considering just how dire the deficit was for Ixis to begin this game, he's brought this back very well, and not through any singular play, through very slow, patient, calculated, smart maneuvers.
Yeah, the methodical approach, despite Ixis being known for his incredible knowledge of his character, his crazy movement tech, he does take aim. There are definitely times where he's willing to take that methodical approach to just play the war of attrition and get his foe to leave potentially easy. Great air dodge read once again.
Absolutely, Nis. Looking like
a bit trigger happy with those air dodges.
Yeah, looking like this lead from Peli early on is going to be completely null and void now, as Ixis is just kind of sped ahead and is more than willing to just maintain momentum. Again, he's a player, I think, he doesn't make any singular crazy plays. He just wears you down over time, very much a nickel and dime strategy. And you could argue that comes with Sonic as a character, but I do think it's also part of Ixis' playstyle. I think he does favour the neutral more than the advantage state.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the positioning there. But Peli, back to the spin dash up air.
The amount of rage that Peli has really could go either way. A solid back air in the right position from Peli will definitely take this game one.
Absolutely. Only a minute and a half left on the clock right now. Last hit, last stock situation here as Ixis indeed dies off the top to that spin dash in air. Ooh, not quite. Use the spring to gimp. Ixis air dodges.
This is incredibly close.
Or is the up throw going to do it? I think it will. Town and City.
Just
there you go.
Thanks to the low ceiling of Town and City.
This is my town, says Ixis. Where is Ixis from in London? He's from like South London. Yeah, Town and City is South London now. That's what we do. We see Sonics in Town and City, that's South London. So, going to be moving into game 2. What do you think Peli needs to do to make sure that he doesn't get come back on a game like that?
It's very difficult because I feel like at the moment it's just a case of Ixis being that slight bit fundamentally better and more experienced, having that higher level of endurance, mental endurance. As before, from the fact that he was able to create that comeback situation in the previous game. So it'll definitely be difficult. Peli has to find ways to overcome Ixis, find ways to trip him up in ways that are not conventional, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think instead of trying to kind of out-fundamental and out-neutral him, Peli needs to pull a few tricks out of the bag. And he definitely has them if you've seen the spin stall dare setups that he goes for quite frequently. Probably the player I see go for it the most. He has a lot of neat tricks up his bag, and he's a very knowledgeable Sonic player. You know, Ixis is very knowledgeable himself, but Peli isn't a slouch when it comes to knowing his character. And like I say, some of his results recently incredible. Just at Counterpick the other week in the Netherlands, taking a set off of Markbury, who's currently one of the best players in Spain. Peli shows, he has flashes of brilliance where he shows that not only is he a top UK threat, he's a potential top European threat. But it's a matter of kind of working towards that level of consistency, you know. Unfortunately, just barely mistimes that grab on the standard get up and grab Shiro in the invincibility frames. But he had the right idea there. Ixis, what is that called? I see Ixis is one of the only Sonics I see do that, where he spins against the lip of the stage and comes back up past the ledge. I don't see any other Sonics doing that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if that has a tech name, let's say.
I know that Ixis...
I don't know it.
Yeah. I know that Ixis does a fair amount of unique tech to himself. Apparently has... I don't know how it works or how he does it, but apparently has some form of anti-ledge trump tech that basically just completely renders ledge trumps irrelevant against him. And I can say from having played his Palutena at low tier Meltdown that one time, he was untrumpable. Ixis the untrumpable. You could not trump this man.
That said though, of course, Peli actually being the one to take the lead once again with the first stock.
Absolutely, takes that first stock. Repping the PeliMania tag in tribute to the absolutely fantastic Sonic Mania recently coming out. And it's a good year for Sonic right now, especially in the UK where it's always been a good year for Sonic. You know, it's going pretty well right now.
Good year for Sonic, not so good year for everybody else.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I really like both these guys. I haven't spoken to Ixis as much, but they both seem like super chill guys. It's a shame about their characters, but they're really cool guys, and it's just a coincidence that three of our best players so happen to play Sonic. You know. Oh!
Excellent use of the short fastball up air to scoop him up and then spring up air to finish him off.
But Peli yet again got a pretty sizable lead here. I think he has. Oh, I love the out of shield option there. Chooses not to shield grab or shield jab, goes for up air out of shield. Peli has advocated before and how good an out shield option that is, and he demonstrated it right there, seeming to punish at a pretty far distance. And I think he has no interest in letting Ixis come back from this one. Holding momentum very, very well right now, and the back air is going to take it, throwing out his kicks. Peli just...
It's ironic because I was mentioning before that, you know, Ixis on paper was of course the more consistent, fundamentally stronger player, but
yeah,
through a lot of that, Peli just seemed to be the stronger player in that game. He was just one step ahead of Ixis pretty much the entire time.
I think it's safe to say that the skill gap is narrowing in the UK. We've all heard about the Reign of Terror, where it would just be Jay Miller and Ixis. Grand finals of every DBZ, they'd win everything. And at this point, it's while they are still two of the absolute strongest in the country, there's a lot of people who can contest them for that, even if it is in short bursts. And I feel like Peli, he has this zone he enters, and when he enters this zone, he's as good as anyone else in the UK. I think he's a player who is liable to go up even further in the next PR. Currently ranked number 13. But I think he has the wins and credentials to maybe vouch for going higher than that.
He's able to push those results even further.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see a rise with this young man in the PR.
So I'm interested in seeing... I actually feel like Peli has been the much more committal player across these two games. He's generally kind of chasing Ixis a lot more than Ixis is chasing him. Going up to the platforms, kind of challenging in all these situations. Whereas Ixis, you can see right there, literally willing to sit at the other end of the stage and spin. Spin until Peli commits. And it's working off right now as he's got a 70% lead. Oh, nearly gets the nair into back air. I'm not sure if that's a true confirm at any point, but it kind of looked like it could be. Again, Peli going for a dash grab, but Ixis was already in spin dash animation. Not really going to have much chance of grabbing anyone out of spin dash, unless you have a hugely distorted grab like, say, Bowser or something.
And I'm liking this from Ixis. In response to Peli's full-screen spin dashes, he's delaying his own spin dash just a bit, so he's able to abuse that invincibility and power through Peli's and counter him, essentially.
Right, excellent observation, yeah. Sonic is one of the characters I'm worst with when it comes to like telling what's going on, but I have a relative idea. Wow, really nice spin dash nair into back air conversion there from Peli. Finally getting some damage on, but might be a little bit too little too late. I say that, up throw fair, that could have been more optimal for damage, I suppose, as opposed to up throw up air.
Excellent patience, just reacting to where Peli was and getting the up air very, very cleanly up.
So Ixis, for what seems like the first time in this set now, has himself a decent lead. And see how he plays with it in comparison to Peli. Wow, that spin dash clash just challenged each other one-on-one. Peli winning out slightly, possibly due to the invincibility frames shortly after the start-up of the spin dash. Just these two
kind of dancing around each other at the moment. Not too much in terms of real solid hits coming out from either player.
Yeah.
Peli has yet to land something in a while. Even Ixis isn't landing too much that's substantial.
It really is. Watching these guys kind of maneuver around the platforms really looks like it feels like I'm watching a Sonic platformer. It feels like we're in Dreamland Zone, and they're just kind of spinning up and down all over the place. And Wispy's face, he knows. He's just like, wow, I'm sitting here watching a Sonic Ditto.
Up and down and all around.
Yeah. Wispy's just completely lost his mind. Oh, there we go. It's like he sees Ixis anti-Trump tech and is like, wow, I wish I could do that. Ixis holding onto this lead pretty well right now. Again, not really committing, just kind of willing to stand at one end of the stage and wait for Peli. Very patient play from Ixis right now. Good, excellent punish there on Ixis. Didn't try and punish the spin dash immediately out of shield, instead punished the landing and Peli's lack of options after having used it.
Back airs.
Oh, goodness me.
Inches off that forward smash. That would have ended that game in dominant fashion.
Oh wow, the spin dash clash again, and Peli grabs him right out of it.
Grab.
Oh!
Wow! In response to that back air, he hits him with his own down air.
Yeah, some really fancy footwork coming out from these guys, just throwing their feet at each other at every possible opportunity. It's like a dance, like a really spastic dance, you know, like Capiera or something.
He's flying feet, man.
Yeah. Up throw might take it at this percent with this rage on Ixis. Back throw.
That should definitely be it. With the amount of rage that he has, near max rage. Ixis taking that game very convincingly with that two-stop victory.
Absolutely. So game 3 going up to Ixis. Peli goes down 2-1 in the set. Ixis looking to try and punch his ticket into winners finals at that BlastZone 22. Was not present in the last that BlastZone. We had a very wacky one where we saw Streaks at his like 3rd ever DBZ make it to winners finals, but returning a bit back more to status quo here. You know, these two players very well established. If you see these guys in bracket, they could play winners semis anywhere in the UK. And I say UK meaning Ireland and Scotland, okay? Maybe they could travel to Ireland and Scotland and make it to winners semis there. I'm not forgetting about you guys.
Not Ireland.
I'm not
Ireland, but not Ireland.
No, I'm not. I failed geography. I failed geography. They don't teach politics in school. I'm sorry. Okay, so a spin dash back air coming out from Peli there. Got himself a decent lead. Oh wow, the pressure right now from Peli, not letting Ixis breathe at all. Peli has definitely been the aggressor over the course of this set, I feel. Not really. When Ixis gets a foothold, it goes into Ixis' favour, but Peli's advantage state against Ixis over the course of this set has been incredibly potent. Both players willing to just take up one side of the stage, like some kind of Mexican standoff. Oh!
Nothing off of it.
Again, neither player choosing to try and immediately punish spin dash out of shield. Just going to wait for the opponent's landing options, try and punish those accordingly. But even with that, very, very even game right now. Ixis worked his way back into it. Oh, it looks like Peli was scouting out an air dodge there and was ready to potentially spring up air. Oh, the back air. Yeah, Ixis really didn't really have any options there.
He kind of forced to recover high with the way that Peli was pressuring him off stage, and Peli was very, very ready for that with the back air.
Yeah, I love seeing that. That's such a token of high-level play, is forcing your opponent to run out of resources and then just destroying them for it. I love seeing that kind of thing. It's like a process of elimination kind of deal. Peli's going to take the lead here in this game 4, but how long for? Ixis, historically over the course of this set, been fantastic at bringing leads back. Oh wow, the up air and shield is so hard to punish. I feel like it's... I imagine the up air and shield would also be punishable by up air out of shield. I feel like that might be Sonic's best option here. He can't grab it. Maybe a short up nair. Spin dash back air coming out there from Peli, racking up some damage real quick.
Those options are probably a bit too slow to punish up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Positive or block even versus out shield option, so it's very, very difficult.
Oh, okay.
Almost gets it.
Yeah. He was hungry for that.
Steadily, the lead for Peli is ever expanding, 60% on Ixis' second stock.
Ixis waited out the air dodge, but I think he had a slight input flop there that prevented him from capitalizing. Oh, the footstool to get him out of pressure.
Very nice.
I have to wonder if that was intentional or not.
That's something that should be employed, I feel, by more players. That footstool, when they're getting pressured from underneath, using the footstool to just create more space and away from the opponent.
Especially against Sonic, because he can cover so much space so fast. To be able to just kind of hop off his head and just completely throw off his sense of direction would be really powerful in the matchup. But it's not easy to do because of the fairly consistent hitboxes around Spin Dash. But Peli's got himself a big lead here, looking like he's about to two-stock Ixis and take this to a game 5.
Yeah, complete turnaround from the previous game where we had Ixis getting that two-stock.
Yeah, this would be a big win for Peli as well if he's able to take this. He's taken out so many of the PR players in the UK, but yet to take a win on the big one. And to take a set over the number 1 in the UK is big for anyone, right? Especially a player who's so on the rise as Peli recently.
Now Ixis completely lapped in percent, suffering from a huge deficit.
Could have grabbed there, I feel, but he potentially wanted to send Ixis into the air a little bit more and maintain his advantage state. Springy in through that back air and a pivot grab.
Pivot grab, and that'll be the game. 2-2. As you said before, two-stock coming out from Peli.
Ixis giving him that 2-2, no beep in sight. Heading into game 5 here between Ixis and Peli. I feel like that joke just went completely over Doom's head, but I'm sure there's someone in stream who got it. I'm very proud of myself. So heading into game 5, yeah. So I'm not sure what stage they'll be opting to go for. I'm going to guess Final Destination. I'm just saying, off of general knowledge as a comment. Oh,
wow!
What do you know? Wow!
What a cool coming out from Brad.
Not trying to say I told you so, but
the true prophet of smashing game.
I mean, if I could see into the future a little bit more, I probably wouldn't be. I'd probably be in top 8 myself, you know. But
you'd probably be a Shulk main.
That too. That also. I don't know. I'd see into the future and see that he'd disappoint me. But here we go, game 5 on Final Destination. Not a stage we've seen all set so far. So I'm interested to see what facilitated this pick on behalf of Ixis.
Yeah, it is quite interesting because Ixis is a player known for his ability to move around the platforms. He often takes platform stage, you know, Battlefield and other triplats to counter-pick himself. So seeing the FD pick is definitely something a little bit different from him.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm willing to bet the Peli ban Battlefield, but with Ixis in that situation, having also just lost to Peli in a 2-stock on Town City, I suppose Smashfield is one of the options he had left, one of very few. Another up throw fair there from Ixis, but he's at a 50% deficit. I mean, I like the idea of S-Smashing. It would have gotten him stage control, but it's not really going to get him anything substantial at that point. I suppose it was just his best general option for ledge coverage as he tries to fight his way back into this game. Peli slowly losing momentum here as I feel Ixis has kind of wormed his way back into the corner of the stage, sorry, into the center of the stage. And is battling his way back. Spin dash in there, not quite going to do it. Peli definitely uses up air more than any other Sonic in the UK. He's a huge advocate of that move, and I can see why. The hitbox is deceptively huge on it. It's gigantic.
Up there is a pretty ridiculous move.
Oh, see there to cover the short air dodge from the ledge. I love that option.
He's been doing an excellent job this entire set, reacting to Ixis' options on the ledge and punishing with that up air out of shield. Yeah,
absolutely. But as has been history throughout the course of this set again, Ixis not one to maintain a sharp deficit. Peli grabs him right out of that spring there and back throws him to seal that stock. He is 1 stock away from taking a set off the #1 player in the UK and moving into winners finals at that BlastZone, a position he's never been in before. He's had multiple impressive top 8 performances, but never quite made it to the winners finals. Guaranteed top 3. And not if Ixis had anything to say about it. Really impressive Peli's play here. He's expertly changing the momentum of the game. Wow, going from very slow, very neutral based to very rush down heavy in what seems like a moment's instant, and it seems like Ixis hasn't quite been able to keep up yet. Again, Peli very smart about his out of shield there. Okay, not quite going to do it. Oh, the
The
patience.
patience with the lead. He's waited and then turns to the grab.
I love seeing characters that don't normally walk, just walk up grab. It's strangely comical to me. Like watching Bowser walk up and grab someone. Yeah. Oh,
The
no.
SE coming out from Peli, that may cost him.
Yeah, I mean,
69% on Ixis at the moment. This is definitely something that he can bring back.
not the worst SD you could suffer. He was at 154%, but still not really something you got to be doing. And it could take a toll on him mentally more than anything.
Ixis with a very quick 36%. Ever closing the gap between these two. Peli answering back to that back air.
Good perfect shield there by Peli, just in time. He's using the loose stage control. Oh, I love the read and the approach there from Peli. Just ran right past Ixis and then span back into his face. Real battle of attrition here.
Oh, very, very close. And once again, Peli is beginning to run away with this lead, but Ixis landing these back airs time and time again.
Is he going to clutch it out? Goes for an F smash, and with the amount of rage, I can't blame him. It's not going to be too long until that F smash starts killing realistically at the ledge. Oh, back air, excellent out shield option there. Ixis really is bringing this back.
Excellent catch on the jump. How is he going to capitalize? Ixis able to air those down safely.
Oh, my heart is going a little bit now. It's a really close game 5 set here. Oh, nearly gets the back air, but Ixis head dodge is just in time. He's committed.
No buttons whatsoever coming up from Peli.
Any solid hit will do it now. Oh, the mix-up just stops spinning right in Ixis' face. He's looking for a grab.
This is a painfully close section for both players.
Oh,
50 seconds left on the clock as well. Ixis in particular is going to have to be mindful of that if he wants to really make this comeback.
absolutely. Oh, Peli kind of giving up stage control.
Missing out on the grab.
Oh, goodness me, in the up air. Not quite. We're approaching 30 seconds left on the clock, and the back air is going to seal it.
Taking the set for Peli, 3-2. Sending the #1 player in the UK to losers. Peli overcoming him in the Sonic Ditto.
Wow, an absolutely excellent performance from Peli. I mean, not to take anything away from Ixis, an incredibly close set, a really well played, very calculated set.